Hello guys, DJParson here. This video will be the first of many where I try to find very good players and play against them. If you are watching this and you are a new player, you should probably check out my Guide Through the Ages series first, where I explain the basics of the game. If you watched those videos already, you know who I am, but for the others I will introduce myself again really quickly. My name is DJParson and I always love to play very complex board games and started playing Through the Ages about a year ago. I started with a physical board game, but nowadays I mostly play the game via the digital versions. I am rank 40, I have a very high win percentage and also had some success in various tournaments, so I would say I'm pretty okay at this game. I really love it and I want to share my thoughts about the matches I play with you guys in my videos. I am very new to YouTube, so if you have any thoughts or criticism, I would really greatly appreciate your comments. With all that said, let's dive in and try to find a good match. So we're gonna go to online game and first look if we can find a match we would like to join. You can see here Tetsuya, level 41. I already played against him several times. I know he's pretty good, so I could just join him. He plays the just expansion version, so let's see if we can find anything else. I would prefer the mixed version right now, because I think it's more fun. You can see Morisu, level 1, yeah, I don't want to play against him, so I'm just gonna join Tetsuya. It's digital rules, the expansion, super blitz and auto start, so I can just join and the game starts. You can load it and obligatory good luck, have fun, and let's see what we can do. We have 2 wonders, 1 leader and urban growth as a yellow card. I really like both of these wonders, but I also like Hippocrates, but I think I'm gonna go with the Roman roads. I had some success with it in the last days when testing the expansion, so I'm gonna just go with that. Let's see what he will do. He will probably take Hippocrates and either urban growth. If he likes Acropolis, he could go for that. So yeah, Hippocrates and Acropolis. Very good. Now let's see which leader we want. We can obviously take one of these for 1. I really like Ashoka actually. He plays very differently from other leaders. Then in Sun Tzu, probably for Sun Tzu you need a 3rd military action very soon, I feel. And I have this wonder without one. I'm just gonna go with Ashoka. And then obviously increase population, build 1 mine, and we can take urban growth. Could also play Ashoka instead, but urban growth is always nice to have. Yeah. Problem with the Roman roads, of course, the biggest drawback is the 4 civil actions needed, but it costs 1 resource less, so that's quite nice. See, probably will do the same, place Hippocrates, NHA mine of course, increase, and does he take frugality? Yeah, but we got urban growth, which is better. Let's see, we could play Foray, but he has Acropolis, so 1 strength. And Foray obviously is better for the stronger civilization, and it's more likely that he will be the stronger civilization right now. So I'm gonna skip the politics. Then I want to play Ashoka. Now I need 1 more card to produce more, and I might actually take the masonry. And as you can see now I produce 1 more. The masonry of course very good with Roman roads, so I don't want to build 1 stage right now, because next turn I can do it for free. So standard move, build it but without the urban growth, so we get 1 resource more from Ashoka. turn we can sadly not finish the Roman roads with masonry, but we can build 2 stages. Or maybe there's one of the cards that we just need 1 resource. And there's 1 resource, so we can finish the roads next turn. Now what can he do? Probably also gonna build 1 philosophy. It's a standard move. And then he can take whatever he likes. Probably swordsman if he wants. Could also take alchemy. And he has to stay with Hippocrates for now, so I don't think... Oh, he will take Janzitska. So he wants to go for military and also builds a warrior already. Okay, interesting. So we have to be careful not to lag behind in military too much. So these 2 already become very unattractive for us because he's going full on for strength with Janzitska and the Acropolis. So we're gonna skip politics again. And now we can develop masonry. Finish this one for 2 civil actions. And then we might want to take alchemy or actually build on population. I think it's more important for, obviously, again, the warfare and religion developments. And we will produce 1 extra science in the next age with the Roman road, so we don't need alchemy necessarily. It's this or take alchemy, which is also nice. Maybe we can, yeah, I think I will risk it. It's a hard choice. I have to be careful not to lag behind in military, as I said. So taking alchemy and then developing it will cost a lot of science, and we have to spend our science for military things right now, I think. Okay, one thing we didn't consider was Ashoka. That was bad. If we took alchemy, we would have had 1 resource production more from Ashoka. Something I didn't think about. So we want some more cards in our hand. We could, let's see what he does. He does take the alchemy, finishes his wonder, increase population, and takes iron. And he has this one, tactic already. He has a problem with, I can show you, military cards. He played a lot of military action, so it's very unlikely that he has an aggression in hand. He just drew that. So the question is, do we have to defend? It's very risky not to build 1 warrior. But let's see first. I want to take breakthrough, it's always good. 1 increase of our population will stop the corruption. And then we could take Isabella, but I'm not a big fan of her, but maybe... Who else can we take? Saladin. I'm just gonna take her because there's no other one in the row. Might take a long time until we get another chance. And then we build 1 warrior to be safe and take which land probably. I can throw away these 2. So we have to see if we draw a tactic. Next time we can copy his tactic, but we have also not that many military actions. Would be nice for us to get monarchy in the long run, Said we can't get warfare. Yeah, I don't know, let's see. We produce quite a lot of resources, so a wonder would be great. I would really like the Himeji castle. Okay, he plays Litska. He takes knights. And goes for one alchemy. Okay, we actually drew one defense card, so we are safe from aggressions. So we can skip the politics again. Now we want to get rid of this urban growth. So it's gonna be one HA temple. Then we can take the irrigation. It's very good, because we have enough resources but not enough food right now. So we can build it like this. Upgrade once. No corruption. We have the bonus from Ashoka for the one resource, not for the one food, sadly. Have to play a little bit faster maybe. So yeah, this is fine. Do we want to copy? No, we don't. We want to draw cards. And give this one away. We want to keep as many tactics in hand, because we don't know with what, if we will draw new tactics, and we need one tactic at least in our hand. So we can maybe go for knights as well. Okay, development of markets. We really have a lot of resources and food. Sadly, no wonder we can take, where we could dump our resources. And we probably have to... Okay, he plays very fast. Bread and circuses. Develops it. Okay, now it's 7. How much signs do we have? 7. We can take the knights, maybe. Probably resources, so knights, develop them, build once. We can actually play Isabella, so we have more blue tokens and we can upgrade like this, and also build another knight. Sadly we don't have the white tactic, but we need just one more knight and we can play this one. So we're definitely going to keep this and throw away these two. And we have to play Isabella anyway this turn, because it was our last in H1. And there are the wonders. And nice, maybe we draw. Good tactic. We really want that. Yeah, the medieval army. Phalanx would be okay too. But then we have to go for the heavy cavalry. Maybe we can destroy one warrior and build the knights instead, but then it costs a lot of military actions, which we don't have, and he takes this castle. He really wants to go for strength and builds another one. Okay, there's probably a lot of shitty cards for us under here if he goes for strength, and we have to be careful with our happy faces. So we're gonna skip the politics, increase once, and then upgrade our farm. Yeah, do we want to use it? I really like team sports. I would like to get it next turn maybe, and so I'm gonna upgrade without. Maybe we can get iron later. We can take cultural heritage and breakthrough, because we have enough resources. We don't need engineering genius, we just need science right now. So those two cards are very good. Alright, I can, yeah, maybe play this one right now and end the turn. the aggression, don't need this one. Next turn I can destroy one warrior and build a new knight. Let's see what politics he played. Reign of Terror, yeah. But it's okay. We have lots of food production, so it's not the end of the world for us to lose one population. Problem is, of course, happy faces. We want to take team sports, so we might have to delete the warriors and build team sports instead. Okay, he builds one step, takes breakthrough, and that's it. So he has very low economy. Okay, skip politics, lose an idle worker. Yeah, we probably have to delete one. Take team sports, you can develop it. And then build one. Now what else can we do? We can take iron. But we have 4 production already. But iron is still very strong. We have also rich land in hand. Actually, James, what? Nah. We might consider, but we don't have. We need to do what I just did, so we only have one selection left. So I'm gonna take iron with it and throw away this one. Scientific breakthrough might be good when we get in front of him in the military. Catherine the Great might be great. We get one military action, and we really need our 3rd military action. That's really nice for us for food. So we can increase twice next turn. We build the knights, fulfill the tactic, and gain 6 strength. And the great follow-up would be Catherine. He will probably, I can't finish it. Yeah, he has very low production of basically everything. He builds the knights. He takes Catherine, okay. I would have really liked her. And here's this tactic, okay. But I still think we can get in front of her so she can't use her leader's ability, which is of course that she can take away one of our yellow tokens if we are weaker than her. Now we see here Alfred Nobel, I really like him. Might Charles Darwin. It's not really good for us, no. Okay, so skip. And then we increase twice, probably. Build one, and we are in the front, which is nice. Then we can develop iron and build one iron with rich land. And yeah, I think we're gonna go for Alfred Nobel next turn, which is no problem. Which one is better for us? He's at 2 production. This one gives more culture when we play it, so I'm gonna go with that. We really want like strategy or something like that to increase our military actions, like constitution and monarchy. Could also be nice. And he will probably play reserves, increase the population, build another knight and increase his strength by 5 because he has his tactic again. So then 16. Let's see what it does. Takes cannon actually. His reserves for, yeah. That's a knight. 16. Revolutionary idea. But he has to be careful that he doesn't lose his wonder. Because of 5 resources he doesn't have this turn. Maybe he has it next turn. Let's see. No politics, please. You can take Alfred Nobel, play him. Build another knight, I don't know, maybe. So we're at 17, we're in front again. upgrade our production. Might also want to take riflemen because we don't have swordsmen, and if we get like this tactic would be really nice for us if we get the riflemen. So I'm gonna take them instead of, we have enough resources anyway, so we don't need to upgrade it right now. And arms industry. Yeah, if you have riflemen, it's very likely that we will have better swordsman or infantry than him, so I'm gonna keep it. And now again, he's weaker. He can't use Catherine. Actually has 27 culture, we have only 6. So he's getting a lot of culture, doing everything, especially with Catherine, which is a nice boost for her. But he actually has to really consider what he does with his Himeji castle. He has to save some resources to build it, but he develops swordsmen and doesn't save resources. This revolutionary idea develops iron growth. So next turn he will have 4 resources, no resources for building his wonder. And let's see, 12, it might be that next turn is his last turn if we take a lot of stuff. So we have to keep that in mind. We are weaker, so skip politics. Can actually go for the rifleman upgrade, and we are in front again. Then we want cannons. Do we have to take them now? No. If we could take away the selective breeding from him, because he's still at agriculture, and if we take this one away, he stays exactly there. And then we can upgrade our mine. It's still looking very good economically for us. Only thing we are missing is culture production, but we can go for that later. Civil unrest, I think. Yeah. Can take the cannons next turn, because they will be here, and he can't take them away. And actually, as he will lose his magic castle. Can't finish it now. 3 will be gone, so there are 5 remaining, and we only have to take 2 more, and H2 will be over. Yeah, it's a little bit late with Engineering Genius, because the age will be over before you can finish your castle. Skip this, really nice, that strategy came through this 2 civil action space. We also want cannons, so we have to consider what we want to do. We can increase once and build another one here to avoid corruption, and again we are in front. There's 3 cards left, 4 will be gone, age is over, castle will be gone. Don't want that territory. We really want to play this strategy as soon as possible because we have no cards in hand, basically always. And he loses Magic Castle, which he already built 1 step off. Sucks for him. Now he can go for maybe the Louvre. I'm a big fan of this wonder, but he doesn't have that many resources in the whole game, which is really good for us. We can take the overview. As you see, we are in front in a lot of aspects, especially economically, food, resources, science, and we are behind in culture. But it's 20 culture, we can easily gain 20 culture in the H3. He needs to even destroy one of his mines with a cannon. Oof. SB. And disbands the swordsman. He's at 22 still. I really don't know what Andy's corruption. I'm not a fan of that turn. And we can play arms industry. A long time now politics, so we can do it now. Historic territory. Okay, I would be willing to bid one of the swordsmen. I don't need them for the tactic. And he won't bid anything for it, so we can just send one knight. Now we really want more actions to gain to use our great economy. So maybe we could take the Republic and develop this. But we also have to keep in mind that we have to be in front military, so maybe strategy first, and then we can take Republic, but you can't play it next turn. But what can we play next turn? We can go for multimedia, but we don't need it this turn. The breakthrough is always nice. And we have corruption. So if we're gonna go for multimedia, we don't need the philosophies. So we can destroy them and build one military unit. I'm just gonna go with this. Problem right now for us military wise is we have now tactics, because we had so little military actions during the first and second age. So we're still at this, but we only need the cannons, and we can go for crazy strength boost, because if we get the cannons and build like 3 of them, we have his tactic 3 times. So going for a military victory is definitely an option, but not a must. And he disbands, builds one here. So he wants to go for military, of course, to firstly use his Catherine bonus. Well, it's gonna take a long time until you can use or research that. And he wants to defend his cultural elite. If I have to build military, I can't build culture production. So, but I don't want to lose 1 yellow token, and this wonder score 21, but we don't have enough resources right now, sadly. So I think cannons would be great. Can build one, change to this tactic, we are in the front again, and take multimedia and revolutionary ideas, very strong, because we are both in very low science production, so revolutionary idea with 6 science is very strong. Next time we also want endowment of the arts, because he's in front with culture, and 6 culture for free is really nice, but we can't give 3 actions for that right now. We only have 4. Maybe we can we have to see. We could go for Marlene Dietrich and have 1 artillery for tactics for free, so only we need 1. Our best theater producers, but we don't have theaters, and that's a problem. We could, if we wanted another leader, go for Nelson Mandela. If we get more happy faces, he produces quite a lot, but he costs so much to take. Alternatively, Pierre de Coubertin. I really like him. We already have an arena, Steve Jobs. We don't have labs, so Ian Fleming, I don't know, our library, maybe him. Let's see. We have sadly no war. If we had a war of culture, I would go all in for military, but without that it's okay. Let's see. Yeah, Nice. Military build up, yeah, he is in big trouble with his economy. And he's not really that much stronger than us. Okay, so I'm gonna skip politics. Revolutionary idea. And with the endowment of the arts, actually I really like going for Republic. It's gonna take a lot of time until we can then go for multimedia. But yeah, we have to really be careful where we get our culture to win this game. But the H3 is still quite a good while to go. We have lots of resources. I'm gonna destroy this one, I don't know, maybe this one. Go for another cannon. And then not a fan of her. I need someone with a lot of culture production, so hers isn't enough. One urban growth is nice. I don't have any H3 event cards in my hand right now. Which blue technology whichever is the highest. I could take it, I don't know what else to do with my selections. Let's see what other wonder. International Red Cross, we don't have the food project. We don't have the science writing. If we want a wonder, it's gonna be United Nations. So I'm just gonna take it. Throw away this one. Actually, he just left the game. That's pretty sad. He's now played by a computer. Not the best ending for this game. Let's see, yeah, the computer now does really weird stuff like destroy things he built before. I don't know where he left, but he did. So let's see, we can't finish this, sadly, because then we want to keep this probably, or we're gonna play it anyway. We're gonna have more culture production than him in the end of the game, so I'm gonna play it. Call to arms, he loses 2 civil actions. Can they play endorsement of the arts? And multimedia, we don't have the science for multimedia now, which is sad. Build 1 stage, get engineering genius, maybe satellites, so this one scores more culture. We develop it next turn, and then I think we're gonna wait for Pied de Coubertin, but we're gonna take this efficient upgrade. Yeah, why not? And throw away these tactics, maybe to keep this one and throw away this aggression. And we get the impact of strength. Invasion, we get another population. He goes for oil. It's a sad ending for this game. It was actually quite interesting. I had lots of production, food, resource and science at one point. And now I'm slowly creeping up on him with culture, which he had lead in. I think even if he didn't leave, we would still win. We can play this one really nicely. Arms industry. Okay, we gain lots of, not lots of resources. But yes, lots of resources, 6 resources. Wow. Increase of population. Now we can finish the unite. Well, before that we want to play the satellites. And now we can finish finish it. Gain 12, and we can evaluate the vehicle of strength. Gain another 10. That's great. We could then also go for the Manhattan project, but we won't score that much, only strength. If we want strength, you can just go for another cannon. Maybe we can get an aggression on him. What else can we do? I don't know, we don't need that many resources anymore, so I'm gonna destroy this and build another one of these for when we get Pierre de Coubertin. And then I can take reserves and whatever. Patriotism. Let's see, Marie. No. Take some cards. We have corruption. Okay, so we're gonna build this one without using the card, and then the rest is the same. Take reserves, patriotism, and the turn. Actually, it's a little bit sad. The next turn is our last turn, because 7 cards left. So we get Pierre de Coubertin too late to use his Olympic Games. And the computer has resigned. Okay, so this was the first game of my new series here. It was interesting, I think, until he left. But as you can see, I think I would have won even if he hadn't left. So yeah. I hope you enjoyed the game. I would have hoped for a better game for my first real game, but you can't change the games you get. So I hope I get a better game next time. Until then, goodbye.